to my YouTube channel Unlock Your Learning. In this video, we are going to solve ICSE Mathematics Class 8, chapter number 23, that is linear graphs, exercise 23A, question number 2, right? So there isn't much to write in this question number 2, right? We'll be directly using the books to solve this question, right? And as we can see, right, you can see the question here, it's in front of you, question number 2, right? What does it say? We have to write down the coordinates of. So basically you can see a few questions are given, and then attached to this graph is given, which has 4 different figures, right? And we have to write down the coordinates or the points of these the coordinates of these given points, right? Other questions are there as well, and we will be answering them one by one. Fine. So let's see what is the first question got. You can see this says write down the coordinates of the vertices P, Q and R of triangle PQR. Okay, as you can see. Now look here, where is P, where is Q, where is R? Here it is. This is your triangle PQR. Okay, we have to write down the coordinates of P, Q and R. So first you should look where the 0 is. Here you can see the 0 is on this scale. This is the x-axis. This one here is the y-axis, right? And according to this, you can see one block here, right? It represents 1 unit. Okay, this complete part, right, from here all the way till here, it is representing 1 unit. Okay, and you can see 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units, 4 units, 4. So first of all we will begin with P, right? Whatever comes here first, right? What is here? You can see P is given to you. Now what is this P at on the x-axis? You should always remember, when you write down the coordinates, it should be written in the x comma y order. Fine. So first you should write down the coordinates of the point on x-axis, then you should write down the coordinates of the point on the y-axis. Okay, see, where does P lie on the x-axis? 4. If I take a ruler, right, and I keep it here and it goes perpendicular to x-axis from P, you can see where is it landing at? It is coming here at 4. Okay, then similarly where it is on the y-axis, you can see 8 and just above 8, right? See here. Okay, you can see 8 is this block, right? Then this block right here, as you can see. Okay, this is what? This is 9, just 1 unit above 8, right, over here. This will be your 9. Okay, and P is just in front of 9. So the coordinates that come out for point P, right, what can we write down? See here. Okay, this is your first part. Okay, we have the coordinates for point P, which is 4 on the x-axis, comma 9 on the y-axis. So 4 comma 9, right? Is that very clear? Similarly we have to write down for Q and R, right? Look here carefully only, right? We have to write down the vertices, the coordinates of the vertices P, Q and R, right? So P is already done. Now Q, where is Q at? Here is Q. Same thing, right? X coordinate will be same. You can, if you are not able to see it correctly, you can take the help of your ruler, and you can see it is coming at this point only, right? Which is what? +4 on the x-axis. So for Q, x coordinate will be 4 only. Fine. Then the y coordinates that are present for Q, what will this be? This is point Q, just in front of 6 on the y-axis, as you can see it here, right? Like this. Okay, see it. Okay, you can just see it by looking only, right? I'm just making a ruler for using the ruler for clarity. So 4 comma 6, these are the coordinates of point Q. Now point R will be what? X coordinates, you can pretty clearly see 8, right? Then y coordinates, you can see where is it going on the y-axis? It is directly perpendicular to 4, right? So 8 comma 4, that's it, right? Now we'll do the second part, right? What does the second part have to say? We have to write down the coordinates of the vertices A, B, C and D of the parallelogram ABCD, right? And another question says, how long is AB and how long is DC? It's very simple, right? Let's see. The vertex is ABCD of the parallelogram ABCD. Where is ABCD? Here it is, as you can see. Okay, this one. So we have to write down the coordinates of this ABCD and the coordinates of the vertices, right? A, B, C and D. Let's begin. We will see these two questions later on. Okay, first let's write down the coordinates. So first of all, as you can see the figure right here, I'll write down for A, right? What will be the coordinates for A? Look, A here on the x-axis, fine. Again, as I told you, we have to follow this order. First the x coordinate, then the y coordinate. So on the x-axis, A is between -4 and -6. This place, what will this be? This will be -5. Okay, -5. Okay, so you can clearly write it down, -5, comma, y coordinates of A. What will that be? Look here, A on the y-axis, it is at 2. So A will become -5, 2, right? -5, 2. Is that clear? Okay, let's do the same for B, right? B, you can see it's between 0 and -2. That means it is at -1, right? And the y coordinate, that will be same, +2, right? For C, what have we got? Between -2 and -4, that means it is at -3. And then the y coordinates, you can pretty clearly see it here. See, it is in front of 6, so 6, right? Okay, then we have D. What is it? Let's see, right? It is between -6 and -8. You can see 2 units are there between each numbers, so you can write them accordingly, right? This is 0, this will be -1, this is already -2, this point will be -3, then -4, -5, -6, -7, -8 and so on. So similarly, you can see between -6 and -8, the middle line, it will represent -7. So D is just perpendicular to what? The middle line, that is representing -7, so x coordinate becomes -7. Fine. Then what are the y coordinates? Same, that is 6. Now the next question, right? Let's see what does the next part of this question say, right? This says, what is the, how long is AB, right? As you can see here, okay, it's asking us the length of AB, right? See here on the figure, where is A? Here it is, right? And here it is B. You just have to count how many blocks are between A and B. Okay, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. That means the length of AB, right? Write it here. Okay, AB will be equal to 4 units. Is that clear, right? Okay, then the next question, right? In this same part, right, it's asking us the length of DC as well. Quite simple. Okay, D and C, it is here. Again, you just have to count the number of blocks that are there in between D and C. Look, 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? So this is again 4 centimeters. Okay, so for DC we can write down 4 units. Fine. Now see the next part, right? This is your third part. Okay, write down the coordinates of the center L of the circle, right? You have to write down the coordinates of center L of this circle and what is the length of the diameter in the circle, right? We have to tell the coordinates of this center point first thing, then we have to tell the length of the diameter of this circle. Okay, we will come to this second part later on. Just see the first part. Write down the coordinates of point L. What are the coordinates of point L? See it here, right? So this will be the third part, as we can see here, right? Point L. What will be the coordinates of point L? Look, it is between -4 and -6. Fine, -4 and -6, it is in between that. And since I said you already that one block represents 1 unit, 2 blocks are there, so in between there will be 1 unit as well. So between -4 and -6 there will be 1 more unit, which is -5. Okay, so L on the y-axis it is -5, And on the x-axis also, if you see, first of all, because you have to follow this order, so L on the x-axis, it is pretty clearly visible, -4. So what will your answer come out to be? First you write down the coordinate on the x-axis, that is -4. Okay, L -4 comma, and then the coordinate represented on the y-axis, that is -5, -4 comma -5. And then the next question that it has asked us is, what is the length of the diameter of the circle? So diameter means what? As I told you, the diameter is the distance between is the longest distance, right? Is the longest chord passing through the center of the circle, right? You don't have to go that deep into this, but you should just see that you should take 2 points on the circumference, okay, and make a line that passes through the center of the circle and touches those 2 points. You can see like this on my ruler. So that means from this point till this point, right, you can see this is finally the diameter of the circle, right? How many that it is? Let's see how many units it is coming out to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, as you can count and tell, right? So what we will have here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means the diameter of this circle is 6 units, right? The diameter is how many units? 6 units, right? Let's take a look at the last part of this question, right? We have to write down the coordinates of the vertices of the trapezium EFGH, fine, and we have to tell how long is FG and how long is EH, right? It's very simple once again, right? Don't make it overcomplicated, right? So the fourth part, the coordinates of EFGH, right? Let's begin. First of all, we have got E with us. As you can see, this is the trapezium. E, it is located at 2 on the x-axis and -2 on the y-axis. Pretty clearly it's given. So what we are going to write down for E, you're going to write down 2 comma -2. The coordinate on the x-axis is to be written first, then the coordinate on the y-axis. Fine. Now look here, we have got with us E, then F is at 6, +6 on the x-axis, -4 on the y-axis. Let's write that down. Okay, +6 on the x-axis, -4 on the y-axis. Fine, right? We've got G as well, right? It's just below F. Same x coordinate, that is +6, and y coordinate will be, you can see, between -6 and -8, this point. What will it be? -7, exactly. So you're gonna write down for the coordinates for point G as 6 comma -7. Now H is left. Very quickly you will do this one, right? You've got 2 on the x-axis, and see, it is one block after -8, this one. What will this be? -9, right? So you will have 2 comma -9, right? First of all, the x coordinate, then the y coordinate. Now look here, right? The second part says how long is FG. We have to tell the length of FG. FG is this point. Just count the units they are between, that are between them. 1, 2, 3, right? 3 units. So FG will be equal to how many units? 3 units. Fine. Then you see the next one, which is asking us the length of EH, right? EH, fine. How many units is this? It goes from -2. You can see -2 is E, and then -9, right? If you're not seeing this H, it is at -9. I'll write it down. So from -2 to -9, what is the difference of -2 and -9? So it is 7, right? +7. That means the length of EH becomes what? 7 units, right? Let's write that down. EH is equal to 7 units. Is that clear? And friends, this is all for today. If you're new to my YouTube channel, do not forget to subscribe and leave a like on this one. Till then, take good care of yourselves and bye bye.